black licorice flavored hot dogs, Halloweeners. Oh my God. No shot. This is real.
Finish this other point. The other end goal of this kind of refeminized world requires that the whole world, literally the whole world.
So you're not an Orthodox Marxist? I don't think I am. I don't think so.
Be feminized. In other words, you can't just have America where there's androgyny, because then you have violent enemies still who are male and aggressive. China, for example.
It's always so funny. It's always so funny when these like chinless pussies are like talking about masculinity. Dude, it's like you went to Yale and work for like the Manhattan Institute. You know what I mean? Alongside other pussies that also graduated from Yale. Just because you're like, just because you're like a fucking hyper-capitalist hog doesn't change the reality that you're like a gigantic pussy. Okay? You're not like, how are you the peak of masculinity? Just because you're talking about how important masculinity is? Like, what the fuck happened to your chin, dude? Negative jaw Andy over here. Fucking,
Who is not doing this.
No, just the opposite.
Just the opposite, exactly. So it's this kind of utopian thinking because the whole world somehow simultaneously must renounce this element of our nature. And of course, it's a hopeless project, but nonetheless, it does enormous harm for us. One easy example of that is, part of the reason, besides the cynical motives, but part of the reason why we have so much illegal immigration in this country, I mean, to the extent that no other country allows, it's unbelievable. Well, the reason is because there's this prejudice in us that the world can somehow be peaceful through the unification of human beings. That nations don't matter, that therefore friend and enemy distinctions don't matter. And that comes from this female hope of making the world a safe place without any violence. And you can do a great deal of damage by getting spun up on that hope.
I mean, we're making fun of Tucker Carlson for the wood, but he's got numerous copies of the Quran behind. So I respect that. Yeah. Fellas, is it gay to hope that like we can evolve beyond violence? Fellas, is that a female trait or what, dude? You know what I'm saying? Fellas, is it gay to want world peace, dude?
Like what we're doing.
Yeah, America has too much immigration because we're all feminine. Oh, that's so good. Also, what's hilarious about that is that like my man made world peace into like a pussy trait. You know what I mean? Like he made it into a bad thing. It's a female thing and therefore a bad thing. Okay, if you didn't get it.
I want to get back to those are all provocative thoughts, and I think they're likely all 100% true.
We have so much illegal immigration because there's no penalty for hiring illegal immigrants. Republicans want cheap labor and a talking point. Yes. My man literally said, fellas, is striving for world peace gay? Okay. The only people wishing for world peace are beauty pageant contestants from the 2090s. My point is proven. Fuck, you're right, dude. That's actually, well, the funny thing is you literally just said, you just said that. And that's like actually somewhat of proof, right? Whereas that guy didn't even do the research, at least you were able to, in a joking capacity, find like a way to fucking create like evidence of your point. He didn't even do that. He was just like, fellas, it's actually feminine to want world peace. Wait, what?